Today on Player Way, I've been playing Forza Horizon 6. A new state of play has been announced, and teases for SGF are on their way. All of this and more on this week's recap. Welcome back to the Player Way Weekly Podcast, where we cover gaming news, reviews, and more. I'm one of your hosts, Johnnymmer here, and today we have multiple stories to cover in the world of gaming. And of course, we're going to be checking in with the Player Way crew to see what we've been playing, give you our thoughts and impressions on some recent titles. In this week's case, it's pretty much Forza Horizon 6. And speaking of the crew, here joined with Axew, of course.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
We're both here, and we appreciate everyone for tuning into this week's episode of Play Your Way. We love gaming, and having this platform to talk about games is truly a blessing. We want to share that love with all of you, regardless of the genres or platforms you play. We appreciate all love and support, and this is all made possible by you. If you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a like, go ahead and comment what your week has looked like in gaming. We'd love to talk about it. And if you want to stay more up to date, follow us on our socials, including Instagram, X, and TikTok. All of these links are in the description, but without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get started with some housekeeping. And this week's housekeeping is nothing. Literally nothing.
Once again,
yeah.
we actually did an episode last week, but we kind of weren't. I don't know. I just don't think either of us were feeling it in terms of like the news that was coming out, but also. Bro's just. John's been going through life. He's got out of school. He's got break for a while. So like, just let him in. Well, you're enjoying a nice break.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a break at some point. And, we're definitely gonna talk about some stuff. Potentially tomorrow
is gonna be a big day.
Yeah, we're gonna do like a whole bunch of stuff to figure out a system that's gonna work really well. So we're going to figure that out. But we do have content that we are making. It's just we're a little behind on it. But honestly, it's not too bad to not rush it. I'd rather just get a bunch of stuff done and then have it kind of like scheduled to go out. So
the way I see it right now, the vision I have is the week, like starting the week of the state of play. Really just the week of Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
Is when I feel like we're going to start uploading again consistently. That's probably the way I see it.
Yeah.
Because even if we do a lot tomorrow, a lot of it's going to be like prep or planning and digging things, and it'd be better to have a bunch of videos done so that way it's more like we just have things ready. But stick with us, y'all. Appreciate all the patience. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into tradition. What have we been playing? Austin, have you been playing anything?
Dude, I'll be so real. Like, I have...
Other than Tomodachi Life?
I'm having a hard time remembering what I've been playing. Like, I've been kind of all over the place. Like, starting this week, I've of course been playing Tomodachi Life. It's every day with me. I'm always on for at least like an hour, just checking up on everybody, making sure everybody's good, feeding them, all that stuff. So I've been doing that, of course. Man, I've been all over the place. Like I played some Mario Kart World a little bit, not too long ago. Just kind of hopped back on. I'm really hoping for a direct soon because I really hope that game gets more content because it really needs it at this point. Like, I love Knockout Tour, but it's like I'm getting tired of playing on tracks that are literally just like a straightaway. And then I think I was playing a tiny bit more of Super Meat Boy, but I don't know if I want to finish it because it's getting really frustrating to me. Not because like I'm not good at it. I just think the 3D elements are not blending like how I feel like they should. I find it more frustrating the way some of these perspectives look in 3D, and it's so hard to like move in that 3D direction when you don't have something underneath your character that will show you like where he is sometimes. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish that. I may not. I think I played a little bit of Sorrows this week. I can't remember. I might be wrong on that. Dude, I've been everywhere. Like I've been in I've been playing more like indie games with some friends. But there's like a lot in there, so I don't really want to go through all that. That's probably about it, man. I don't want to take too much more time or anything, so I'd say that's mostly about it.
Cool. Yeah. Only thing I've been playing this week is Forza Horizon 6.
Mhm.
Obviously played it the day it came out. I have about I'm gonna say 6 hours. That's probably what I'm
Mhm.
gonna say. It might be more than that, but I'm gonna just say 6. I'm still very very early in, but I mean, I'll just go ahead and give you my review because I don't think it's gonna
Oh, okay.
change. I don't like. I'd be shocked if it changes. And it's gonna be the same review as the past 3 Forza Horizons. Um, it's to me, it's a 10 out of 10 video game. Um, Personally, it's a 9. That's how it's been for the past for like Forza
Mhm.
Horizons never it's just never gonna be like one of my favorite games ever. It's never gonna be like racing's never gonna be like my favorite genre for say. Like it's not gonna be my game of the year, but it's like just it's just one of the best games ever made. Period. I just am constantly blown away by, and especially this time around, I think what they have done with the open world is just unbelievable. There is so much to do, and it's all like actually rewarding too. Like it's all different. Like that's one thing. There's like each thing is so different than the other, and they each reward you in unique ways, and they're all fun to do, and it doesn't feel like it's just filling in the map. It feels like, oh wow, like that's a really cool spot to go to on the in this place. And part of that is the Japan setting. The Japan setting is just amazing. Um, the driving feels just as good as ever. The car selections is just as good as ever. The racing is just as fun as ever. Like Playground has literally cracked the code. Like there is nothing that I think could ever stop Forza Horizon from being what it is. I mean, review scores came out, it has a 92 on Metacritic, a 91 on OpenCritic. Um, yeah, I mean it's just overwhelmingly amount of really high scores.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. Like I said, like is it a 10 out of 10 for Johnnymmer? No. But like, am I gonna come on here and tell you it's a 10 out of 10 game? Yes, absolutely, because it is. Like it is a perfect, almost a perfect video game. If you don't love
Mhm.
racing, you probably won't love it. You will still enjoy it though. Like it'd be really hard to not enjoy it because it is fun, and they do it where there are like some races that are just like so big and spectacle. Like there is, I don't want to spoil it, but I feel like most people have seen it online already. There's one race pretty early on in the game where you're basically racing a giant mech,
Dude, that's so
and
awesome.
it's so cool, and you're talking about a realistic racing game here, and they just shove in these like really fun moments for no reason, and because the game is so fun, we don't care that it looks absolutely ridiculous that we're racing a giant mech. It's cool. It is cool, and you're having a blast doing it. And so it's like, even if you don't love racing, you're gonna find enjoyment in this game. Even if you don't know a lot about cars, you're gonna enjoy finding cars and buying new cars and customizing them. Even if you don't like care about the story, like just exploring the world is so engaging. Yeah, they've literally just cracked the code on how to make a amazing game, and that's what it is. I can't wait to keep playing it. I haven't played as much as I want. Just haven't really been in the mood to play anything as of
Yeah. Mhm.
recently. So, um, but yeah, it's just absolutely incredible though. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping to hop in there soon. It's just I think I've just kind of like I said I've been all over the place. It's been difficult. I finally though, and the reason I want to get into Forza soon is because we have a pretty crazy week coming up. in terms of, at least for me, I've got 2 more games to pick up next week. One of them being, I would assume both of us, 007 First Light, and then Mina the Hollower a few days after. So I would like to have some time with these games just so um, I don't feel crowded, and I'd like to kind of keep up with some of the stuff. Um, so, and also on top of the Forza thing, I finally, which I don't have with me, it's actually behind me, but I'm not gonna go and grab it. Finally got my copy of Pragmata. It is finally here. So, I am very excited to play it. My girlfriend has also been wanting to kind of do a playthrough with me. So we will definitely be playing that. So yeah. But glad to know how you feel about Forza. I'm not shocked. This will be my first Forza Horizon experience. So I'm very excited to jump in and see how it is. I've liked everything I saw so far. So
Yep. All right. Well, we're just gonna go straight into the news. There's quite a bit to go over this week,
Yep.
so we're just gonna go right into it.
alrighty. News story number 1. PlayStation announces a state of play for June 2nd. Johnny, we're back. It's event season, and we're starting off with good old PlayStation. June 2nd, it's an hour long, but there is a catch to this. Now, I'm very curious if this is a little teaser for, maybe this could be a little more than what we've expected, like what we're used to, because usually we're used to maybe like an hour and 10-minute showcase. This time, the state of play will be in multiple locations of the
Whoa,
Alamo.
whoa, whoa.
What?
What do you mean we're used to an hour, 10-minute showcase?
That's usually, I feel like, as long as they'd ever go.
I can't think of a single state of play that's gone over an hour.
Wasn't that one where they did like the Suicide Squad as like the like whole thing after like an hour and a half?
No.
We've definitely had a state of play that's like an hour and 10 minutes.
No shot.
Longest state of play so far, an hour and 25 minutes. February 12th, 2026 broadcast was 1 hour and 25 minutes.
What?
Wait, what?
Hang on. Let me just look up. Anyway, you keep talking. I'll figure it out.
So yeah, if you go, so basically the difference between this one is, I think Sony themselves bought out Alamo theaters, which there are multiple, and they have basically have made it to where people can actually go to these theaters to watch this upcoming PlayStation a state of play on that day.
Dang, that February one was an hour, 12 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
That is the longest one.
Yeah. But basically, if you actually go on to the Alamo Theater and try to get tickets for that exact day, it actually says on there the show is an hour and 30 minutes. Which is making people believe this is going to be like the definition of PlayStation's like showcase level of what we're talking. Not only that, but we have creators that we know. One of them that is on a podcast, Paris Lilly, has been invited to actually go and view it. So he is kind of talking like, hey, I think this is going to be one of the biggest ones we have. Or they have, really. So yeah, man, June 2nd, PlayStation State of Play. We're going to do a separate video going over predictions because we don't want to make this too long. But we can throw in a couple short ones in there, just kind of throw something out. Just kind of stuff that we think is going to be there. How do you feel? June 2nd, man, the event season starting.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be watching it in person. Or reacting in person.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm overly hyped. I'm super duper excited. I mean, no matter what event it is, I'm always hyped for events, but specifically this one, I mean, yeah, the writing's on the wall. Just the way they announced it, and just like the graphics that they've used. Like they have like a whole different color scheme graphic for some of them. It's like a black background with like colored shapes and everything. And just the way that they've phrased it. Number one, we're getting more Wolverine, which is always accepted. And then they said just big games from partners and first party. So we know it's gonna be big. The question is, like, are we talking like showcase level of just banger after banger after banger, or are we talking like, okay, state of play, here are your like indies, here are your double A's, and then we'll throw in some bangers in between there, maybe a couple surprises, right? So we'll kind of have to wait and see, but just, based off the fact that this is the first time maybe in a long time they're having like in-person like viewings of it, is just one kind of hint on the wall that this is going to be something worthwhile. And then also, the length of it, like actually coming out and saying, yo, this is going to be 60, maybe even over 60 minutes long. That's another hint on the wall. I'm expecting big things. Plus, if we just look at, the gaming landscape, like there's just so many rumors and so many leaks and so many ratings of games and so many things that just make sense to be here, that it's like, the likelihood of this not being a great event, I'm not going to say it's going to be the best event. I'm not going to say it's going to be like better than the Xbox or anything like that. But like the likelihood of this not being a great event is super low, in my opinion.
Yeah. In February, like I thought February's was, in my personal opinion, I thought it was amazing. It was a great showcase. Like that. I was genuinely so entertained. Like I texted John and was like, bro, because we didn't watch it together, but
dude, this might be the first actual like good state like PlayStation event we finally watched together.
Well, I wouldn't say like they're not good. It's just like a great to like amazing
like a showcase
kind of state of
like
play.
a showcase level.
Yeah, and like I remember that feeling of the first time when I was getting into more games and you were trying to get me into the ecosystem, and I remember being so excited to watch the showcase. And wow,
just live services and
I mean, okay, looking back at it, it was fine, but like there was a lot of mid in there, like a lot of mid. But like looking back at it, it wasn't that bad. But still, like in the moment, it's like, hey, John would hype up these showcases like no other, and I wouldn't.
Well, everyone would. Everyone would.
Well, yeah, and I wouldn't understand the hype because I wasn't like a big PlayStation guy at the time. But now that I know a lot of the franchises and have actually somewhat played a few of them, I now understand.
One of my, I guess, favorite moments, but also least favorite memories of Austin is like back when, like in 2021, when like I was just starting to get him into gaming.
You're about to bring up that clip.
Maybe, I don't know.
The one where I'm like,
oh no.
Oh, okay.
No, this is something you said to like me and Kai and whatnot. So for those of you who don't know, there was a PlayStation showcase in September of 2021. Where basically Knights of the Old Republic was announced, Spider-Man 3 was announced, Wolverine was announced. It was that one, right? And I remember like everyone was losing their minds. We were like, holy crap, this was an amazing showcase. And this was right around the time like I started getting Austin into gaming. So like I was trying to like break the mold of like only Nintendo, only like play franchises from Smash Bros. Like it was around that time. And I remember I went to him the next day and I was like, bro, did you watch the showcase? And he was like, honestly, the only game that looked cool was Stellar Blade. And I'm just like, oh my God, we have work to do, ladies and gentlemen. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But you know what? It's okay.
See, I don't remember that, so I think
I do because me and Kai were like, you're saying Spider-Man 2 is not hype? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, what about Wolverine? He's like, Wolverine's mid. I hate characters that are just angry all the time. It's like, you don't even know Wolverine as a character. Like, literally, me and Kai were like, what is this dude on? Like, Knights of the Old Republic. He's like, bro, I've never even watched Star Wars. I'm like, oh my God. Oh.
Wait. I probably watch Star Wars, but I'm like, I don't.
He's like,
You know
what's
man?
Knights of the Old Republic? It's like, oh man. But anyway,
I wouldn't have
the
known.
progress is
funny.
all that matters, ladies and gentlemen. It's where he's at now that matters. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I have evolved. I
Yeah.
remember there's a video on his channel, man, like on this channel exactly, him teaching me all the studios,
Oh my
all the
God.
games they've released. Man, it was a fun time. And
Oh,
I've
man.
evolved. I know it all now.
Yep. So anyway, very much looking forward to this. I'm not gonna go too much into predictions. I'll just give you two real quick, just two. I'll give you the one I like, my highest dream announcement, and then the one that like most realistic one. The one that I would want the most.
Yeah.
And it's tricky because like, and I've talked about this multiple times. This is kind of like a double-edged sword. My hype is going to be insanely high, but my worry is going to be insanely high as well.
Concern.
Yes. If a new Uncharted is announced, I will be insanely hype. But I will be extremely worried because I just don't want them to ruin the track record. But I will still be super duper announced. Now, my most realistic expectation. All right, actually, I'll go ahead and let you say your like dream announcement. What's your dream announcement here?
Fellas, it's time. Where is Media Molecule's next game? Where is it? It's gonna be here, and that's gonna be Little Big Planet 4. It's my dream announcement. It's the one I want. We need a Media Molecule game. It has been so long since they put out a game. It's not going to be Bend. It's not going to be like so many other studios. If there's one that has a shot that is still kind of a dream at this point, it feels like, and I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people right now that are talking about Media Molecule's next game. It's time. Like, they've got to say something. Like, at this point, if they don't say anything this year, I'm not expecting a new game till the PlayStation 6. Like,
Yeah.
But that's my personal dream prediction. And then if you want my actual prediction that I think will be here, I don't think this is going to show up at anything else, but we did have, I think it was Nate the Hate or Jez Corden. I can't remember. I don't think it was Nate. But we did have someone claiming that there is a God of War game featuring Faye as the main protagonist, which we have all talked about. I think that shows up here. I think in terms of a big announcement, I think it makes sense.
It's the last game of the show guaranteed. There's no way you don't close your show with Santa Monica's next game. Like, I'm pretty sure every Santa Monica game in existence has closed the show that it's always in. That's just how it's been, especially since Santa Monica is now even way better than they even were before 2018 God of War. Yeah, there's no way it does not close out the show, unless it's a much smaller game than we expected, and it's like not like, I don't want to say not necessarily like amazing looking, but like it's not like, because I think right now everyone's expecting like, this is the next like, the next Santa Monica.
See,
and if it's not then maybe I could see them not closing the show with it. Yeah. But I still think they're gonna.
Here's the only thing I would say is Nate the Hate went on to Twitter and replied to someone, and I'm not saying to follow this exactly, but he just said he said it will be a really good show if you can keep your expectations realistic. My thing is, we could not see the God of War Faye game. I could see this being a Game Awards thing. Like, this could be something they say for that. Yeah. This could be a smaller show of like, hey, here's a Media Molecule game. Here's Marvel Tokon new characters announced. Here's like it really just depends. I think it could either be you have some really like some good stuff in there with some of their top tier studio stuff, or we get some of their smaller first party games, and then some really big third party games. I think it could go either way. I think we will see Break In, which I'm not excited for, but Break In being Fair Games, because I've heard that playtesting for that game. The quote was, "They are struggling to find the fun in the game." That is not a good
Wow.
sign, if you ask me.
Why are you making it? Like,
Yeah.
what?
I don't know, man.
That is stupid.
But,
yeah,
for
my
the
my
most
number
part.
one prediction for like realistic things, and this is like not necessarily the one I think this is the most guaranteed. I think the most likely is the Fae game, but like the one that I think is realistic that I would be the most excited for. Honestly, it's kind of boring because it's not really a big announcement, but like just release dates for either Control or Onimusha.
Yeah.
Like those would probably be, or Kenna even. Like there's so many
Oh,
games.
yeah, Kenna definitely will get a
There's
release
so
date.
many games we don't have announcements or like release dates for. And like, which we're gonna get them within the next 3 weeks. We're gonna get them, whether it's at SGF, whether it's at the State of Play, Xbox, whatever. We're gonna get them.
Yeah.
Like June is always. If your game does not have a date by the end of like halfway through June, I'm here to tell you right now, don't expect that game coming out this year. So we either get those release dates or it's time to be a little bit worried, especially if they're on your fantasy team. In my case, all three of those are, so please give me release dates. But what was about? What was I just about to say? But if there was one game, this is like a wild card game right here. This is a wild card game. If there's one game that I want to see outside of Uncharted that I think is actually realistic, that also needs a date, because as of right now, it's still supposed to be 2026, but we haven't heard anything from it. I really, really want to see Tides of Annihilation. I am super duper excited for that. I think that game has a lot of potential, and it's showed up at so many PlayStation events. So I would love to see that. I don't know where it's at is the problem. I don't know if it's realistic. I don't know if it's soon, but it doesn't seem impossible.
You never know, man.
And yeah, so who knows? But I would love it if it did. So yeah. But other than that, I'll save the rest of our predictions for the video.
Yeah, we'll be doing a prediction video. So yeah.
And also, I mean, the obvious here. Can't wait to see more Wolverine.
Oh yeah. Oh, man.
Very, very excited.
Very. I think the only thing that I really want to see them cover is like how's this traversal working, and I think a lot of people are thinking that because I do think we know Insomniac beautiful at gameplay, storytelling is very good, sometimes even amazing, and then of course like music is fantastic within the games. There's so many. I think the one thing people are a little worried about is being Wolverine, because we're going from Spider-Man having some of the best traversal in gaming to like Wolverine, and I'm a little curious to see how they do that. I know the motorcycle is going to get involved, but how fun can they make motorcycle riding?
It will be, but I also I am curious, but less of traversal, more just like how you progress through the game, because like they've already said it's not open world.
Okay, I was gonna ask that. I didn't know if it was
because
or not.
like
Okay.
they've said it's like more linear with some open zones. So it's like I don't really know if you need like insane traversal in a sense for that. So I am curious, like how is it gonna? Because if there are like collectibles on top of buildings and things like that, then yeah, okay, we might need to see how the traversal works and stuff, things like that. So it'll be. I'm just more interested to see how the game is like formatted, like how how it's structured. Like how are you going through this game?
Yeah.
And then on the same level, I'm not worried about the quality of this. I'm more or less just curious what it is. I would like to just see what the plot is. Like, I have no doubt that the writing is going to be good and that it's going to be a good story, but I just want to know what the story is. Like, who's the main antagonist? Who's like, what's Logan's character arc here? Like, what are we doing? Because as of right now, all we've seen is just him ripping and tearing. Which, hey,
we're all down for that, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you think we're gonna have a crazy guest appearance?
I think we're gonna have a few.
Okay.
My number one wish list, if I could have any character show up, Magneto. I want to fight Magneto. I think that would be sick. I think that'd be so cool. I don't know how it would work, but it'd be cool.
Okay.
I know everyone wants Cyclops, which I don't blame them. Cyclops is cool.
Dude, Cyclops, I feel like for a bit now, like, I didn't know much about him, but like I keep seeing him on my timeline on everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like literally
Bro,
everything.
people are freaks for Cyclops.
Bro, I be seeing people want him for Tokon.
Oh yeah.
That clip of him in
Doomsday.
The new Doomsday, that was popping off. Like, Cyclops
I will
got
say
the sauce.
I've never understood the hype of Cyclops too. Like, for the longest time I was like, dude, why do people freak out over like he just shoots lasers from it? But like, dude, after seeing him in so many things, they just like do way more for him than he should. Like he's way cooler than he should be.
He's like, you look at his power, he's like the opposite of Green Lantern. Like, how you feel like Green Lantern's like, this guy can spawn literally anything, and instead of spawning the coolest things, he just spawns like a truck.
Yeah, literally.
And then like Cyclops only shoots lasers from his eyes, but
and he
like,
does the most insane thing. The ways, yeah. It's
like
crazy.
Okay, bro.
Yeah. So I take back my Magneto wish list. Give me my Black Queen Storm, please. Give me Storm. Be sick. I would love to see Storm in a video game. That would be so cool. But
it would be awesome. What we will have to see, and that game does come out September 15th, correct?
Yes.
Oh, dude, September. We got Phantom Blade Zero and Wolverine. Oh man. Excited. Action. All right. Okay. I guess that's probably about it for that part. Alrighty, story number 2. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and jump into this one. Ubisoft franchise's future, and Ubisoft is creating their first full gen AI video game.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Listen.
Doing?
If y'all have been listening to podcast, I think we're probably dating near close to like episode 10 now, which is crazy. We've actually reached episode 10 on something for once in our life. But if y'all have been listening to podcasts for the last few months, you'll know where we all stand on Ubisoft. Where we all think they suck, but I've been holding out hope. And I've been, like, trying to look at the optimistics here. Nah, it's over, bro. it's over with, bro.
It literally is just terrible leadership. Like, it really is, like, the definition of, like, horrible leadership.
It is.
And listen, I may dog on some companies, okay? I don't dog on them because I want them to fail. I don't believe in this idea that everything should fail, because I think the better games, the better quality, more competition for the industry, it pushes people to make games better. And I think for the consumers, more games is better. We shouldn't have, like, I hate when people don't get what they want. I hate when we sit here and we look at Ubisoft, who could have put out a Prince of Persia remake, Sands of Time remake, and they just couldn't do it. And it's like, there's so many things we're fumbling. I mean, they fumbled X-Defiant. There's just so many things that have fumbled, and I don't understand how we've gotten to this point. It's like, what are we doing wrong? And I want Ubisoft to succeed. I want them to put out products that people want to play, including myself. And I think the reason I get so upset and I don't actually play a lot of the games that these companies releases is because I'm just really disappointed. Like, it feels really hard sometimes to get excited for a company that just makes a lot of stupid decisions, and if everything just feels like it's not great, it's like I don't really want to really get into anything. Um I don't know, man, but looking at this article, or looking at what they're saying, basically what has been said here is in terms of Assassin's Creed, Ghost Recon, and Far Cry. These three franchises, what they are saying, will basically have a release in like, what was it, 2028 to 2029? Was that
Yeah,
basically like the release
20
window?
fiscal year 28-29, meaning it could release as late as March of 2030.
Well, I can tell you now, their one game next year is AC Hex. Um,
See, I think it's Splinter Cell.
Far Cry
If
is
it ever
not
comes
coming out
out. If it
till
ever comes out.
Far Cry is not coming out till 2020, because that I've heard is from rumors from insiders that that game is not doing good. They're apparently using Gen AI in it, and it looks terrible because of it. And they're also struggling, I guess, on the formatting of the game in terms of how it plays out. Which me and John have talked about Far Cry 7 on the podcast. He told me the idea of it. I love the idea they're going for. Like a time limit. Hey, you got to get in, save these people, save your family,
Yeah, I doubt
get
that's what
out
they're even
before
doing
the time.
anymore. I
Yeah.
doubt that's what the concept is anymore.
Yeah. And then Ghost Recon. I don't think I know Ghost Recon very well.
It's just like an open world stealth shooter.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing special. Literally nothing special.
Yeah, man, I really just don't know. And then of course, you know what really sucks on here that I wish we would have seen, but I guess they're not gonna put it because it's not. They don't consider it in their big franchises. I guess I just want to talk, man. Splinter Cell remake, man. How is it so hard to put out a remake of Splinter Cell? I really just don't get it. Like, I'm really worried. Like, I am. If there's one thing I want as someone who has not played Splinter Cell, and I love you, John, I really want you to be able to play Splinter Cell remake. I really do. Like,
yeah, I really do too.
it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt me, and I'm gonna be really upset. And you'll probably see me on Twitter if we see a day where it gets canceled. I'm gonna be really upset. Not on behalf of myself, but on behalf of like people like you that I know that like love Splinter Cell.
I have the entire franchise in cases up here.
Yeah.
I love that franchise
there, yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
It is, it's so good, and I don't know why they stopped. What happened? I just don't know, bro.
I don't know either. Company doesn't make any sense, but and then yeah, the full Gen AI game. I hope that fails. If that, I don't think that sees the light of day. I don't think Ubisoft could be that stupid. To put out a product
I
they
don't
know
think
is gonna fail.
I don't. Yeah.
Like, unless they're like, man, because like at that point you've really screwed your company over. Because then once you put out a full Gen AI game, everyone's not gonna buy your stuff because they're gonna assume there's Gen AI in it.
Yeah.
And I think I don't remember who reported it, but there was a report from an insider basically saying that talking about the Gen AI game and saying that it looked absolutely horrible. And I'm not shocked because Gen AI looks horrible. It is disgusting and it looks terrible. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. Ubisoft, get your stuff together. What are we doing? Like,
yeah,
please, can we pull it back? Like, I've just accepted it's going to be a couple to few years of just them having to rebuild everything.
Yeah. And like as somebody who is not necessarily defended them, but like has tried to look on the bright side of a lot of the Ubisoft things and has still kind of been excited for some of the things, and I still am.
Yeah.
Like Black Flag Resync, I think looks fantastic, man.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
I looked at a preview off of Kind of Funny, and they were saying a lot of great things about it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I want Ubisoft fans to feel like there's something more to be excited for than just Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and like, I'm excited for AC Black Flag, and if Splinter Cell ever does see the light of day, obviously I'm gonna be super duper excited for that. And as a fan, as somebody who grew up with Ubisoft games, like Ubisoft is for sure one of the most influential publishers in my gaming career, whatever. Because Assassin's Creed was a childhood franchise. I played tons of Far Cry's back in the day. I played all the different Tom Clancy games. Like, I've been with Ubisoft for so long. Like, some of my favorite games this generation are from Ubisoft. I love Immortals Phoenix Rising. I think that game is fantastic. Mario plus Rabbids is one of my favorite games ever. Like, I am a fan of Ubisoft, and I love Ubisoft. But especially with like this one, like, yes, if we talk about a news article that's like Ubisoft canceled this one game, whatever, it's like, of course they did. All right, well, let's see what else they do. But it's ones like this where it's like, hey, all these franchises that make our company what it is and the franchise you love, you're actually gonna have to wait like 3 to 4 more years on top of what you've already waited for. It's like, bro, like, come on. Like, I like literally my heart when I read it, like when I saw the article, like I start off by like, Ubisoft states that the next Far Cry, Ghost Recon, and whatever other franchise was on there will all be released. I'm reading that. I'm like, oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. By fiscal year 28-29, I'm like, what? Like, is this a joke? Like, what? Like, it's just like, it's so deflating. Like it's just so deflating. And then you read the AI Gen AI game. I'm just like, okay, bro. Like, it's so hard to look on the bright side.
That game finna come out before Far Cry 7 at this rate.
Yeah, it's so hard to look on the bright side. And it's also because, like, who's to say those games are even gonna be good? And so, but like, again, as the fan in me, like, I think Black Flag looks great. I hope Splinter Cell happens. I think Assassin's Creed Hex is still an interesting idea. We'll have to see what it looks like. Like, it's not that they have nothing. It's just they have so little. It's so hard to be excited or like on board for especially if you're someone like Austin or anyone else who has never even like really gotten into Ubisoft in the first place. Now it's like, well, I don't want anything to do with you because, like, why? Like, why would I? And so it's like literally, I'm holding on to my past likings. That's literally all it is. I'm holding on to past likings, and so, yeah, it's just tough. It's just a really tough thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, all right, next story.
Alrighty, story number 3: Xbox Family Plan potentially canceled due to EA. So this one is interesting. I have an article pulled up from Insider Gaming, written by Josh Chalice, I think that's how you would say it.
Chalice, maybe.
Yeah. So Microsoft plans for a family tier of Xbox Game Pass were scrapped because of pushback from EA, according to Windows Central's Jez Corden. Knowing Jez Corden is a pretty good, trusted insider. So we have EA pushback led to Game Pass family scrap. In a detailed post by Jez Corden highlighting the top 20 most popular requests through the Xbox feedback portal.
Ooh, pause real quick, because I don't know if you wrote that one down as a news article.
I did not.
I really like that, what they're doing. Like, they're literally putting, like, Asha Sharma put out a post, was like, you write your most requested things, and it's basically like this worldwide poll. And so, like, literally the number one most requested thing is, what was it, Xbox exclusive, right? Like, exclusives go back. and the like second was like I don't know something, and like Family Plan was on there.
At this point, I may go on there and put Family Plan. Like I do want like I like exclusives, but I do want this Family Plan. That I think it's like my number 2, but I think most people are going to put exclusives. So I don't know, if I were to go on there, I may put like Family Plan. I don't know.
Interesting. But yeah, I really like that. I think that was a really cool idea.
Yeah. No, it is. And once again, it's Ash Sharma listening to the fans. But my question is this, can enough people put exclusives to where they're like, okay, like this is 100% we're going to do this. But I think it's just the idea that she needs to see how many people really want it. Like how many people are willing to actually go through on that. And they've actually been doing some of the things that are on there. I think recently, and I love this change. I love this. I'm so happy they did this. It is no longer on your Xbox. Your playtime is no longer based on days. It's based on hours.
Oh, yeah. God,
so I would have just made it to where you could switch it, but I like that way more. I'm sorry. No one wants to go on there and be like, yeah, bro, I played Black Ops 2 for like 3 days. Just tell me the hours. Like, because you could say a day, and that could be like, that you just can't calculate that exactly. Like, I'd rather be able to calculate it exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, continuing the article, highlighting the top 20 most popular requests to the Xbox feedback portal, the cancellation of a planned family tier for Xbox Game Pass wasn't actually Microsoft's fault. Microsoft was testing a family plan for Game Pass, giving up to 4 users access to the library, even implementing it in Ireland and Colombia before it being shelved. Corden states he was told that EA, a long-term contractee of Xbox Game Pass, fully hated the idea. He also described the company's involvement as doing the absolute bare minimum, refusing to put Xbox PC native versions with Play Anywhere or Xbox achievements out. EA close ties with Game Pass are well documented, with the subscription to Game Pass including an EA Play membership, resulting in major titles becoming available on the platform, although often with a significant delay after their initial release date. It remains to be seen whether the community push for a family tier of Xbox Game Pass will lead to a revival of the plans from Microsoft, or if the pushback from EA has resulted in the concept being canned for good. This is another company that I'm very upset with. I don't know what they're doing anymore. Like if this is the case, I could see this happening. I can. I do think it would be a little sad if Microsoft just kind of canned it because of this. I do think it is crazy we never saw the family tier. I mean, we have family tiers in Steam. We have it on Nintendo. I don't think PlayStation has a family tier, but like, I mean, yeah, Steam and Nintendo have it. You have it on most streaming services nowadays. I feel like it makes a lot of sense to have a family plan. What do you think about all this, John?
To be honest, I don't really care. To be honest, I'm more just like curious, like why EA would decline it. That's more or less what I.
The only way I could see it is sales, because you know EA cares about money. You know they care about their moolah.
I don't know. To me, this news doesn't really affect me. I wouldn't use a family plan. I'm not really interested in one, but I mean, I'm sure it would be useful for a lot of
family plan. You wouldn't want like me, you, Christian, maybe Mike.
One of those people I don't even really talk to anymore. One of those people probably hasn't turned on their Xbox in like probably over a year, and us two probably don't even turn on our Xbox that much either. To be honest with you,
excuse me, I turn on my Xbox more than my PlayStation. Thank you.
That's
very much.
crazy. That's insane.
Because the Xbox console user experience is better than the PlayStation 5's. Not the games, but the console is better, easier to operate. It feels better. If
I
PlayStation
disagree,
stopped,
actually, but
if PlayStation stopped making exclusives today, I would sell my PS5.
no.
I'd have no reason to go back to the PlayStation. I'd stay on Xbox.
Do you have a PS5 Pro?
Yes,
Interesting.
I'd still go on the Xbox.
See, I play everything on my PlayStation. I only play Game Pass stuff on my Xbox.
Yeah, but you're the hardware guy. You're like, it's just more powerful, so it makes sense. That's the only reason I go back to the Pro. Like, dude, I love the Xbox. Like, and play what you want. Like, I'm not. You
See,
know,
I also
I'm
love
not-
the controller. That's also a big one for me.
I mean, I
do
like
love controller.
the controllers are about the same to me. Like, I like the haptic feedback and having the dual sense. But there's something about the Xbox. I love the feeling of the HUD, like the HUD or the hub, like
Interesting.
it just
Interesting.
going through it. It just feels so good, and I feel like I never have any issues. PlayStation, I'm
See,
always having some issue.
See, it's
Like-
interesting because I feel like I have the opposite. I feel like I'm always having issues with Xbox, and I love the PlayStation's HUD and UI, but
I guess
don't
so. I like organizing my stuff on Xbox. I like everything just feels just so smooth on there for me.
it's interesting.
Oh, and I can't get over quick resume. That is so goated. I wish oh man, I just keep a game on. I've had a game on quick resume for like 5 months. I can just load it back up instantly right there.
But yeah. Anyway,
Like,
I have
love
no
Sorry.
need for a family plan. So it doesn't really
think-
affect me. But I know though those who it'd probably be effective for a lot of people out there.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So it is unfortunate that that's the case. But I don't know. To me personally, it doesn't really. I don't really feel strongly
Yeah.
towards this news in any way. But
I'm not shocked if it is because of EA, and I know like EA is another company I'm a bit disappointed in. It feels like everything they do they can't get right unless it's like Haze Light. I don't know why they made Skate early access. I don't understand that. That might have been one of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen. Because that game's never gonna get out of 1.0.
it's not even
EA, get your stuff
1.0.
together, man. Huh?
It's not even 1.0.
Well, no, I was saying I don't think that game is ever going to get to 1.0.
Yeah.
I'm just it's like every week you just hear bad news about some companies and it's like, what are we doing? Like, EA, what are we doing? Like, come on, bro. I'm still not over that Dead Space thing. I'm still so angry and I haven't finished it. But I'm going to finish it. I want to play it soon just because I know how much people love it and I do really enjoy it. I'm so angry about that. That is okay. I'm not going to rant on that. I don't want to go into it. All right. Story number 4. We have I should have pulled this up. I'm actually going to cover that one last because I don't have a report on it. Story number 4, Crazy Taxi.
Let's go,
teaser
baby!
on Twitter.
Give it to me.
Stega, my goats.
Hold on.
So-
Real quick, before you get into it, because I know you want to rant about this.
Yep.
Which I get it, because I'm the same way with Capcom. But I want to go. I want to go throw my opinion out real quick, just to get out the window, because I don't hold as much power when it comes to Sega here. All right.
Well, no, it's not power. It's
Yes,
it's
it is.
It's
Power
it's
level,
Loyal.
all right.
It's loyalty. All right. Like it's the
All right.
love you have for a company. Listen, you're paid off by Capcom. I'm paid off by Sega. Obviously.
All right, fair enough. But listen, let me just go ahead and get my out the way. As I've stated multiple times, it was probably in the last podcast, whatever the last thing was. I have not been able to really get into Sega for a while. Like, I've played a lot of the games, and I've tried a lot of the games, and there are some that I enjoy. But I've never really gotten like super into any of them, or like have like loved any, like to the point where it's like top 50 or game of the year level things like that. Shinobi's probably my favorite thing Sega's put out. Maybe old gen, maybe.
Did you ever play Metaphor much?
I put in a few good hours in Metaphor, but I was not, I was not just in the mood to play that kind of JRPG.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going back and play. By the way, guys, probably like July, Sega Summer is starting. John gave me the idea, and it's a Sega Summer.
He originally wanted to do Sega September, and I'm like, you gonna do that while all the September games are coming out? That's not very smart. And I was like, just do Sega Summer, and he's like, you're right.
You're right.
But anyway, here's what I'll say. As somebody who is not like the biggest like Sega person, I do like Sega. I'm a Sega enjoyer. I will say, when I look at their upcoming slates,
that was the thing I was gonna say. I think I'm sorry, but I think you saying that is fine, because the reason I love Sega is the variety, and I think Capcom has been doing that. And when I look at Capcom, they have games that perfectly make sense that speak to you. Resident Evil, Pragmata, a Monster Hunter, coming up, we have Onimusha. I think all of those make sense. And I think Sega, like we said, and I heard this, and I believe it with my heart, Sega is trying to do what Capcom is doing. We look at Stranger Than Heaven. That game has so much hype behind it right now. I have not seen this much hype for an RGG game in a hot minute. Like,
I'm gonna just say Sega.
I think,
I'm gonna just say Sega, not even RGG.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's just
those Xbox numbers
many
are insane. 15 million views in like a week. That's impeccable. Like, I want to know why. Like, how the heck did that even happen? That's like Black Myth Wukong level of like, where the heck did that come from? Like, I remember Black Myth came out, and next thing you know, we were hearing it sold like 10 million copies. We're like, what the heck? Like, what?
I just do hope when it comes to the day Stranger Than Heaven comes out, it is the most. I think it will be the best-selling RGG game of all time.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is hard to beat. I don't think anything's ever sold 5 million, but I think this one has a good shot.
Yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, like, and I'm talking from a pure personal standpoint. I'm not gonna come out here and say Sega's the best publisher. I'm not gonna come out here and say like they have the best roadmap. Whatever. I'm talking from a completely personal standpoint here. This is for sure, easily, not even competition, the most interested and excited I've been in like the upcoming games that Sega has. Because we look at Stranger in Heaven. Yeah, I'm way more excited for that than I have been for a lot of the past RGG games. I look at Crazy Taxi. Probably one of my all-time favorite Sega games. I love Crazy Taxi. We're coming hot off of Shinobi. We're getting Streets of Rage. I love Streets of Rage. Alien Isolation 2. Love Alien Isolation. Like, we're doing that. Persona 4 Revival. Like, I've been wanting to play Persona 4 for a while. So Persona 4 Remake, and I actually think the remake looks really cool from the little snippets we got. I think looks really cool. So, like, as in terms of like their current upcoming slate, like, it is for sure the most interested and excited I've been. Will any of those games end up being like, you know, like hit on the level of like Xbox, Capcom, PlayStation? Who knows? That'll just have to wait to be seen. But
yeah,
I definitely have a lot of Sega games like on my anticipated list, which is not normal. So,
I was hoping, and I think I figured out the lineup this year. I've done some research. Sega superfan here. I have done my research. When they had that financial report come out, they said four big games from mainstay IPs would release this year. Now, I don't know if there's going to be more than that. I wouldn't expect it. But I think I've figured out those 4 games. I think those 4 games...
Oh, Virtua Fighter 6. That was also the one I was
yes,
missing.
Virtua Fighter 6 as well.
For that. Yeah.
We did see a leak of that recently.
Yeah.
which they already showed actual gameplay kind of, but like it looks really good. It kind of reminds me of Tekken 8, but it's flashy in its own ways. Like it looks really good. But
Have
I
you
think
ever played a Virtua Fighter?
No, I have not.
Interesting.
But that Virtual Fighter 6 probably would be the first one I get into, unless I want to go back to 5 and just try it out.
It will be very interesting to see how you get into Virtua Fighter, because it's it's a very different fighting game.
Hold on, I have played Virtual Fighter.
Oh boy,
through Yakuza. One of the mini games, bro, in the arcade. But I didn't play it that long. What was I saying? But yes, I think the 4 games that released this year. This is not including Kiwami 3.
Just give it to us straight. Give it to us
from
straight.
March to February. Crazy Taxi is one of them, of
Amen,
course,
brother.
now with the teaser. We have a rumored June or July 23rd Sonic Frontiers kind of Switch 2 edition or deluxe or something like that.
Enhanced version or something like that. Yeah.
Yes, which I'm not happy about. I would rather it be Jet Set Radio, but I don't think it's going to be. If somehow Jet Set Radio comes out this year, I will literally scream. I am not kidding. Like, I will scream so loud because
pretty cool.
I listened to the OST recently. I've been on the OSTs. I'm so ready for that game. I need it in my life. So I think those are the 2 that are kind of like early, and then this is from March. They said from March to March of next year, so 2027. You can flip-flop these, but I think Stranger Than Heaven is January, and I think Persona 4 Golden is February.
Yeah.
That's my. I think you could flip flop them, but I think that's where they're both gonna go in those 2 positions.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good prediction.
Yeah, and if that's the case, I think next year sounds crazy. Because at that point, if we're talking 2027, we're talking Stranger Than Heaven, Persona 4 Golden. I think Jet Set Radio comes out that year. Virtual Fighter 6, is it that close? Or is that another year? There's a lot of stuff that can come out.
I will say the only one out of the 3 that you listed that I would be curious if it actually does come out before March would be Persona. I could see Persona being a little more ways away. But
I think it's February, though. I think Persona loves releasing on February. And I think it just makes sense. I think we see it at the Xbox Showcase with a release date for February.
Yeah.
Unless but I don't know. Would it come out October or like, I don't know. But I think everything's pointing towards like a early of 2027, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Stranger Than Heaven being winter, it's like, you're going around GTA time.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
like,
yeah. Hold on. Let me just set the record straight for all you noobs out there. Okay. Listen, if something says winter, I'm telling you right now, it's either January or February. Very, very rarely will it ever be December, because on a calendar year, winter starts in the middle of December. And nobody is releasing their game the week before, of, or after Christmas, because they're like, it's just really never happens. Just never happens. Okay. I think the only game to ever do that I can think of recently would be the Avatar game, and it did not do well commercially. Wonder why.
And that's Avatar, by the way.
Yeah, and it's Avatar. Highest grossing movies ever. Actually, underrated game in my opinion. It's a good game. So when a game says winter, I don't want to see no news outlets, especially professional journalists, saying Metro 2039 confirmed for 2026. No, it said this winter. meaning it is almost guaranteed January, February, maybe even early March, but it's probably just January, February. So just for all of you noobs who don't know how the calendar works, thank you for your consideration.
God, sorry, I just found something that was weird to me. Okay, so
What's next?
sorry, I literally just had a like blank.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know.
trying to
You
look
looked
something
like
up.
you saw I don't even know, like a ghost or something.
No, I just Okay, so was that your final thoughts on
Yes.
all that? Okay. But yeah, absolutely excited for Crazy Taxi. I love
Oh
Sega.
yeah.
Sega's my go.
And
That's
Alien
my
Isolation
number one.
too.
Oh yeah. I haven't played the first one. I'm a little baby at that. I have seen Christian play a good chunk of it. I've seen people play it.
It's so good.
I don't know. I'm curious to see how a sequel would do. But we also know Sega has so many games in development.
Yeah.
I just love Sega because I love them because of the variety. I don't think and my thing is I don't care as much about story as everybody else. And I think that's why I love Sega, is just because they know what I like. Putting out fantastic games that just you can easily hop into and just play. And that's how it's been for most, like almost every game that I've played. And
I would say Metaphor is not quite that, but
well, yeah, of course. And I play Yakuza. Like those games are heavy
yeah.
story based.
Yeah.
But like we're talking Sonic the Hedgehog, we're talking Shinobi. I mean, and we have
Shinobi
the
for sure,
games coming up. Oh, dude, I'm just so ready. I'm so ready for just Sega games. I'm so down. Like Sega Summer's gonna become real
I'll
for
tell
me
you
in July.
right now. I'll tell you right now.
Yep.
If they're gonna be Sega, which there will be, Crazy Taxi and Alien Isolation 2 are gonna be at SGF.
Yeah,
I can maybe see Alien at the State of Play, but I still think it's SGF.
I think it's too far. I don't think Alien Isolation.
I don't know
2
why
is
you would
even-
tease the game like that if you're not prepared to at least show something. It's
We've
so
seen so
random.
Many,
it's so weird.
We've seen so many people do it though.
I don't know.
I think Sega's gonna have a big portion at SGF. I think there's gonna be like a big portion of something.
Crazy Taxi for sure. Crazy Taxi is
Yeah.
almost guaranteed there, I think.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
so,
shocked if
yeah,
Shadow drops.
I don't know. I'm curious
Especially
how they
because it's
handle
like
it.
an online. Especially because it's online.
Yeah.
I could totally see him just be like, "Bo, Crazy Taxi, hop in later today," and everybody's gonna go home and they're gonna start going crazy in the taxis. I could see
now
it.
my only question and my fear is how do they handle this? What is the price tag on this?
Free to play. That's what I think.
I don't.
Now the problem with that is,
I think if they're smart,
I hope if it is free to play, there's a lot of content. But that is the problem with
think-
free to play games. Sometimes there's
I think if they're smart, I think it's like a $20, $30.
yeah, maybe 30 probably. But
Yeah.
I think if it's Shadow Drop, I think it's free to play.
We'll have to
If
see.
there's a date,
don't know.
I think it'll be like $30.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah,
a
I guess,
$60 price tag. Can you imagine that?
That's gonna flop. Then.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, Crazy Taxi does not have that much content and enough sauce to sell at a
Yeah.
$60 price tag.
Well,
Like, let's
it
be
has a
so
sauce,
for real.
but not that kind
To
of
sell
sauce.
$60.
Well, yeah, not that sauce, but like it has
You might-
sauce.
I mean, yeah. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't, but like that, you got to have a lot of sauce to do that.
If
All right.
Shinobi can sell $60, Crazy Taxi has much more following than Shinobi does. I'll tell you that much right now.
Brother. All right.
You're about to sit here
We'll
and tell
see,
me
man.
Shinobi
We'll
was
see.
more popular than Crazy Taxi?
I'm not saying
Absolutely
not more popular, but in this day and age, if you put those two up against each other with a $60 price tag, people are gonna buy Shinobi over Crazy Taxi.
No, they're gonna buy whatever one has better word of mouth.
But we don't know the word of mouth.
Exactly. Do we know how much Shinobi sold? Honestly, like this isn't even like
I don't think so.
like in the sake of this
Sega
argument,
games
like,
don't sell enough, unfortunately, so probably not even over 1 mil. I don't know. Shinobi Art of Vengeance sales. Oh yeah, the base. Oh, actually, I'm not worried at all. I think it's gonna be $30. Shinobi Art of Vengeance was $30.
No, it was not.
Yeah, it was. The base game MSRP is $30.
No way.
Yeah, Shinobi Art of Vengeance was $30 on release. I do remember this. I bought it day one, and it was $30.
Wow. I don't know why I remember spending $60.
What? You say
I swear I
spent
did.
spent 60?
See, no, dude, hold on. Are you sure it's not on sale right now on Steam?
No, this is day. Hold on. Price day one.
Because I remember spending 50 is what I remember.
$30. Day one buyers for the deluxe edition spent 40.
Oh, you know what it is? Because I bought it physically.
Oh, okay.
And it was $50 physically.
What did you get it on? Nintendo?
PS5.
Dang, buddy, you got scammed. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I should have got it physically. I want the case.
I think I traded it in, Loki.
No!
Wait, do I have the case still? Hold on. Maybe I didn't. I'm tripping. I don't know, bruh. I don't know.
I don't think you know either. But we're excited. Sega, come with the heat. Keep coming with the fantastic games. I love you, and I'll be there for almost every release you put out. Alrighty, story number 5.
Do we have any Capcom news this week?
No, unfortunately, that was all for like last week.
Mid.
Yeah. Well, sorry, bro. There's gotta
Scrap
be a
the
week
podcast.
Bro, there's gotta be a week where you don't glaze Capcom, bro. Like,
no,
you get paid.
Pragmata
bro.
is great, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the weekly segment where we're going to be talking about Pragmata. It is very, very good. Excellent game.
Listen,
go play.
I'll make. Here's the thing. It'll make you happy. I finally got my copy of Pragmata, so we'll be able to talk about it next week.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, because I'll be finished with it.
Oh okay. We'll see.
So. Shut up. I actually will finish it. I will finish it because I need to get it done so I can just have it off the list because next week is gonna get crazy. So and I have tomorrow off as well. I actually think what I'm gonna do is after this podcast, if my girlfriend's available, we are going to start it. So, alrighty. Story number 5. Take-Two financial
skip
report. What?
Just joking.
Oh, well, you know what we can't skip? Let me tell you. Well, actually, sorry. No. Let me reword that a little bit differently. So you said skip, okay?
It was a joke.
I'm going to tell you what's going to be skipping this year, and that's Judas. Take-Two. Judas is expected to release sometime in physical year 28 or 29.
R.I.P. my fantasy team. It's over for me, ladies and gentlemen.
So
unless Dust Bloods gets delayed.
Yeah. I'm going to go over some of the other things here before getting into the news. Publisher Take-Two plans for physical year 27 through physical year 29, 8 sequels, 7 remakes, remasters, or platform extensions.
8 what? 8 sequels?
So listen, 8 sequels from publisher Take-Two plans for physical year 27 through 29. 8 sequels, 7 remakes, remasters, or platform extension. And in parentheses on Hazard Gaming, or Hazard Game and Dragon of Dojima must be Max Payne remake or something else. So yeah, what Take-Two is saying is that within the next 3 physical years, there will be 8 sequels, 7 remakes, remasters, or platform extensions. So I would assume you have a Max Payne remake in there, probably a couple remasters or something, and then platform extensions. I'm not exactly
do they
sure.
even have that many franchises to do sequels of?
I have no. Well, we also have to include that. So there's a breakdown here. Investing in the strongest development pipeline in the company's
If they're considering
history.
like NBA and WWE 2K like
Yes, that's
sequels.
exactly what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have sports, NBA 2K, PGA Tour,
I see.
WWE, core new IP, Judas, Project Ethos. I don't know what that is. Project Ethos. And then core existing IP, Grand Theft Auto 6. This also includes mobile. So that
Okay,
makes more
this is
sense
making
on
more
all
sense
of
now,
that.
yeah.
Yes. Let me see here. Yeah. So Hazard Gaming or Hazard Gaming, I love them. Dragon of Dojima. They cover basically a lot of the big news that comes out. I love how they format everything. So they have a thread here. Fiscal 2027 is set to be a milestone year led by the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th. Which also, this is insane. Grand Theft Auto 6, their projection for I think the first year, I think is what they said, they are predicting $8 billion in just revenue. That is insane. Like,
Not really.
I mean, I get just a game of this caliber exists, you know. So yeah, November 19th, we plan to release 6 additional titles during the fiscal year, including 2 mobile titles, 3 sports titles, which are NBA 2K27, PGA Tour 2K27, and WWE 2K27, and 1 platform extension. Our labels will continue to provide new content and experiences that drive engagement and recurrent consumer spending across many of our previously released titles. Looking ahead, we are currently expected to deliver 22 titles through fiscal 2028 and 2029, including 1 mobile title, 5 sports titles, 3 new core IPs, and 13 core existing IPs, which include 7 sequels and 6 remake, remasters, and platform extensions.
Jeez.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff. So what makes me
not
think
getting
then?
a BioShock.
Yeah. Which makes me think physical 2028 and 29. 2027 is not a part of physical 28, right?
No.
So Judas won't even come out next year at this rate, is what it feels like. That sucks, man. I'm so tired of games getting teased so early. I really am. Like, I want to play this so bad. Like, I love BioShock, and it makes me really upset to think, like, Judas, we're going to have to wait, like, 2 years at this point just to get it.
Now it makes my draft pick look so stupid.
Well, but, like, John, how are you... Like, we shouldn't have to be here to where, like...
Yeah, and they showed it a second time too. It's not even like it was only the first trailer, and we're going to like they've shown it multiple times too. We even got cover art and everything.
Yeah, and apparently this game has been in development for over 10 years.
Bro,
like what are we doing?
It's a little worrying,
Why?
actually. It's a little worrying.
I know, and it looks so good. Like I love BioShock. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that's the financial report. That
cool.
You know,
pretty sure GTA 6 is gonna come out this year. I'm pretty convinced at this point.
Yeah.
They've been really like just everywhere. Everywhere is reporting it now. Like, golly.
I think the only thing I'd be worried about is like, let's hope a couple months early they're not like, hey, we gotta kick this back.
Yeah.
So
here's what I will say, like completely off topic, but in terms of our fantasy critic, we both need Dustbloods to be delayed. Otherwise, I think Jordan wins.
I don't think it's getting delayed. I think it's fine.
I don't know. We'll see.
And I think even with Dustbloods getting delayed, we both lose. This guy is GTA 6. I don't care what you say. GTA 6 is going to score a 90, like something. I just don't see how they mess it up that bad. And on top of that, he's got 007, which I'm hearing is Game of the Year material. Like, I think it's cooked personally. But
probably
you know what?
Get those reviews Tuesday.
Yeah,
And
definitely
Mina,
Tuesday.
probably, and Mina.
Mina's gonna be really good. I've heard great things about that. It's gonna be a high 80s.
Yeah, Mina's gonna be a hit.
And I'm very excited. I'm there. Apparently more Souls-like kind of like, or not Souls-like, but like hard. It's not gonna be an easy game, which I'm okay with.
Probably like Death's Door kind of.
No, I think it's gonna be harder. Death's Door wasn't that hard.
No, it's gonna be harder, but it's gonna be like that kind of challenge.
Yeah. Alrighty, and so now we're gonna go into the short news list. This is basically just news that we don't really like. We're not gonna go over too much. AC Black Flag Resynced previews are out. For the most part, pretty good. A lot of previews are feeling good about this one, saying this is the remake that you would definitely want from for Black Flag. A lot of people excited. Yeah, good previews. Just people excited saying that, hey, you should look out for this one. Next one, we have Destiny 2 servers are shutting down. As someone who has not played Destiny 2, I don't really have much to say on this. Destiny 2 had a good run, even though I've heard it was shaky. I still, it sucks to see them go, but I think it makes sense. I just hope this doesn't, I hope this doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I'm hoping this doesn't mean anything bad for Bungie, especially with Marathon feeling like it's been a little underwhelming.
Hold on, am I tripping? Are we on Unreal Engine 5 or 6?
What do you mean 5?
Bro, go on Twitter right now.
What? What's up?
Why are people reporting Rocket League announced for Unreal Engine 6? There is literally a logo for Unreal Engine 6. Did Epic Games just accidentally, reveal Unreal Engine 6 through a Rocket League trailer?
Captured real-time in-game.
Dude, I'm so lost.
Well, hold on. Breaking news?
Low-key, the Rocket League looking nice. The Rocket League looking...
Hold on. Wait, new engine. Hold on.
Bro, we do not need Unreal Engine 6. We haven't even gotten a hold of Unreal Engine 5 yet.
Wow, it's real! Unreal Engine 6!
Hold up. What the heck is going on?
Yeah, the Rocket League trailers. Psyonix presents Unreal Engine 6.
Has been announced with Rocket League.
Wow.
No way they just... Brother.
Yeah, literally at the thing. They have a logo and everything.
They're getting ready for next gen, huh?
Wow. That's
insane. Wow,
insane.
yeah. It says Unreal Engine 6 has been announced. The first game powered by it will be Rocket League. I didn't know Rocket League had motion like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I like the logo. That's cool.
That's insane. Jarvis, more boost.
Interesting.
That's insane. Wow, that's some breaking news that just came out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Jeff Keighley, 6 minutes ago. Epic Games has teased Unreal Engine 6. Wow.
That's crazy. Well, very curious to see where that goes. That was some interesting breaking news. Wow. I was not expecting some news like that on a Saturday. Or a Sunday, sorry.
This person said
Wow.
Rocket League 2 was announced. Brother, you did not get what was happening there. Unless it was. Hold on, wait a minute.
No, it wasn't. No, it's just a Rocket League reveal. Well, congrats
Hold
to
on.
Rocket.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second.
What?
Summer Games Fest just tweeted 26 seconds ago, a new Rocket League is coming, built with Unreal Engine 6. Does it just mean a completely revamped version, or is it talking a whole new Rocket League? You can't just say a new Rocket League is coming without any... Hold on a second.
Yeah, that...
What is going on? I'm lost, bro. I don't know.
I don't know.
know.
I just know when you upload this, you're gonna have to change the title.
Well, at least we're catching it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway. All right. I guess as we
insane.
learn more, we will be.
Yeah, dude, it's popping off.
I
now.
know everyone is tweeting it right now.
All on my timeline.
Yep.
Yeah, but it just says Rocket League.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I'm so. Yo, is Rocket League about to make an epic comeback? Hold on a second. Dude, it's so weird that it's Rocket League that was announced with it. It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, what? Dude, low-key, the car looks so nice in Rocket League, though.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Wow. All right, did not expect this.
Yeah. That's crazy. All right, sure, man.
All right. Well, anyway, continue with the small news.
So yeah, continuing on with the small news, like we were saying, Destiny 2 server shutting down. Sad, but end of the legacy. Gang of Dragon Studio has been permanently closed. If you go on Google, it's just not there. Sad to see that studio get shut down. I'm sorry to hear all that. Hopefully that the developer or creator of Yakuza can find a new place to go and create maybe a title he would like to. And then finally, shortlist news. Warhorse Studios is making a third entry in the Kingdom Come Deliverance series, and a new IP being a open world Middle Earth RPG.
Okay, so first of all, they didn't specifically say Kingdom Come Deliverance 3. They just said a new Kingdom Come adventure. Probably
well, yeah,
3.
which I would
probably 3. But it could be it could be like a weird spin-off or something like that. But yeah, the one that is so I'm sure you've seen it. You know what Middle Earth is, right?
That's Game of Thrones,
no,
right? Or
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Sorry. I was gonna say Lord of the Rings, but I second guessed myself.
Yeah. I've never seen the Lord of the Rings movie. I've seen the Hobbit movies, which I know everyone will be super mad at that. I'm not really a fan of Lord of the Rings, but like Warhorse making a Lord of the Rings RPG, that literally screams like dream scenario for so many people. Like that's actually insane. If they pull it off, which I have no doubt in my mind that they will, especially after Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Dude, that game is gonna be a hit. I'm telling you right now, that is gonna be like Hogwarts Legacy 2.0. Like that fan base is going to eat it up. It is going to be a system seller. It is going to beat Call of Duty. Like that game is going to be a hit. And I hope it is, because Warhorse deserves that, man. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. When I saw that, I was like, okay, Warhorse, go off. Go off, Warhorse. Kingdom Come 2 is unfortunately not a game I put enough time into, but
yeah, I want to try and go back at some point. I liked it. I was having a good time. Like the story was great. I was enjoying what was going on. Hold on, I'm almost done. Okay. But yeah, and then finishing off the news week, I will do the sales news or player numbers, just kind of celebrating those that have hit these milestones. We have, starting off, Forza Horizon 6 just came out. It has already reached 6 million players.
And that was a few days ago. It's probably even higher now.
Congratulations, of course, to Xbox
Playground, man.
Forza devs. I mean, come on, man. Playground, goated.
I would like to point out, by the way, as well, I guarantee you about like maybe 2 million of that had early access, which means they had to at least paid $60 if they were on Game Pass. If they were not on Game Pass, 120. They made bank. They made bank.
Yeah. And then Subnautica 2 came out, of course, this month. It has already reached 4 million units sold. So, I mean, Subnautica 2, man. The journey it's went on, those devs are getting paid. Mm-hmm. They're getting that bonus payout.
Mm-hmm.
And screw you, Crafton. You ain't getting out of this one. So, in the financial report, sales numbers, Red Dead 2 is now the third best-selling game of all time. Went from 82 million units to 85 million sold. Crazy.
Yeah, it's
insane.
I was kind of shocked to see that. Like, I knew it was high, like one of the highest selling. I didn't know it was number
I don't
3.
know about I don't know about the best selling games of all time anymore. I'm starting to think they don't count Tetris because Tetris was like an arcade kind of thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
like, cause like when you look at best selling games, it's like Tetris is up there, but like, it's not, because it sounds like they're saying GTA 5 is the best selling, and then right after is like Minecraft. Like, I'm guessing these are like console experiences, like native. I'm not sure. Like, so yeah, and then Reanimal has sold over 1 million units.
yeah. Congrats to that team.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's really about all we have. Why I am shocked, this episode I think is shorter than the other ones we have, and we had way more to talk about.
Yep.
Yeah, usually we go 2 hours. Oh, I know why. It's because you didn't have.
There was no Capcom segment, bro. There was no Capcom.
No, you didn't have. Yeah, and you didn't have an hour to review and rant about a game you've been playing.
Listen, see, this is what happens when I don't play games.
Save it for a review video.
Listen,
golly,
man.
buddy.
Listen.
Like, hey, man, I'm here to talk about Sorrows. Hey, we might as well make that the whole podcast. Let's make it an hour. I love you, John. I'm just messing.
Listen, man.
I just find it funny because I've been trying to make these a little shorter and digestible, but I'll be seeing 2 hours. I'm like, where did we go wrong?
Oh, man.
But it's all good. Hopefully, going to be doing more. I'm going to make it my goal by event season. Hopefully before. I want to try and start actually doing review videos on the channel. I want to actually start getting reviews out.
A week.
I would like to I don't know, I want to see this website. I'd like to do stuff on this website if possible. But we shall see. Cuz John made a website that I'm very proud of him for, that I wish I would like to do stuff on to make it actually active, but I'll have to discuss stuff like that with him. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing we're going to be planning some stuff out, figuring everything out. And we promise there will be more content coming within the next couple weeks. Promise on that.
I mean, yeah,
so yeah,
guaranteed by the week of the events, because we'll be doing reactions.
Oh yeah,
so
you know, reactions and just overall thoughts and stuff. Yeah. So thank you guys for just once again showing up every week that we get a episode out. Very much appreciate it. We're looking forward to games. We're excited for so many things, and get ready for event season. We'll definitely see you guys there. Yeah, thank you guys for another great episode today.
I'll tell you what, I don't know your plan for this week's games. I don't know if you plan on playing both or whatnot, but I'll definitely...
Yeah, I'm going to play both.
Okay. I was going to say, I'll definitely play 7 if you want to play Mina, so we can cover both, but...
I think I'm gonna just play both.
Yeah,
like I really want to play both because I know you're not probably gonna play me because you said initially you weren't as excited.
No.
So yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of the Play Your Way podcast, and we will see you guys next week for another episode. Thank you guys for all your support. So yeah, see you guys. Y'all have a great
Peace.
day.